sa lineup na yun, hindi siya safe option. Hindi siya safe ever. But now, we're counting down to the last bits dito as we move forward onto our drafting phase.
Broken walls ulit.
At mukhang broken balls ang ating game number 3.
And this is very important kasi ang lapit nito sa nangyari nung game 1.
Sobrang lapit kasi at the same time, I think we are getting to a point where I think the fray has been out already.
Tinanggal yung
Nalabas
cost
na
of
din yung
it.
Harley.
Yes.
Nalabas na din yung
Layer
lahat
more?
na yata nung pwede nilang ilabas, pwede nalabas na ng YG.
Okay, ngayon, acknowledgement muna. Still, respect for the Baksha and Hellcurt. Sabay tanggal ng Eve para dito sa Team Spirit. Nice ban, it works. So, stick muna tayo dyan. Nima for Team YG, for Young Gun. It's about time talaga. Tanggalin muna yung Freya. Pero kasi sa ganung performance, ang daming na ilalabas. Mukhang ang hirap saraduhan dito ng Team Spirit.
Basta may extra bala pa si si Higo, Valentina.
So, hindi ka rin pwede magsora bigla
Hindi mo pwede pa-install ngayon.
And ito ang maganda naman, mukhang hindi overconfident ng Team Spirit. Pinag-iisipan pa rin talaga nila kung ano yung i-first pick nila dito. Napaka-importante kasi if magsora sila, there is a chance na si YG naman yung magbibigay ng Valentina sa kanila. But then again, hindi pa natin nakikita yon. In fact, parang ilang beses na natin sinasabi na pwedeng mangyari, pero wala masyadong teams yung gumagawa.
Nakakatuwa dito kay TS. Si Sawo, parang kahit anong roamer bigay mo, kaya niya.
Pero
Uy!
to pick off this Leomord, this early first pick, blue side Leomord, dumating na tayo sa ganitong punto. Pero ngayon for
First
YG,
pick Leomord.
sabi nyo nga, parang kung sakali, sila pwede bumalitin na kung nag-first pick Sora sana, yung Team Spirit. But they could actually go for the route na safer muna. Yisin Shin na still ang pwedeng go-to para lang makapag-farm. Maaga, may vision. Pero ngayon, it's going to be the show and the force here for Yangon Galacticos.
Rockart, meta mo na eh.
Very-
Feeling ko, Leomord ka na ulit eh.
Hindi, naglalaro naman ako, pero
Hindi na yung Leomord.
sa brawl lang. Joke lang.
Oo, kasama
Joke
ko
lang.
yun na nakaraan eh.
Unliberal ako ngayon. Pero hindi, I think the show is very specific. Ato, hindi to basta-basta pinik mo lang. Very deliberate. To go for the show, huntingin mo. Pag nagwala si One Shot, pag medyo nagwawala na, edi sipain mo.
Nakita ko to actually, may mga tutorial yung mga ilang streamers natin para kontrahin yung Leomord sa RG. Sipain mo para hindi masalo yung kabayo. Pwede mo kasi i-interrupt, mausod mo lang siya ng konti.
Oo.
Para hindi makapag-phantom
Gusto ko kang tignan niyo yung screen, by the way. Si Leomord katabi si Grak. Parang may buhok si Grak.
Oo nga, no? Solid na, parang para 3D.
3D.
Sumusunod sa galaw niya.
Usunod sa galaw mo.
O ano to magandang Valentina pick para sa side ng Team Spirit.
It's perfect, honestly.
O bukod sa meron ka ng Wave the Dragon, meron ka pang Feathered Airstrike, na-block mo pa rin yung Sora.
Ang dami mo na-block actually.
Ang daming na-checkmate nung Valentina para here for
Tapos,
Team Spirit.
hindi ka man nakawan
ng Wild Charge.
Or
Tech
Tech Charge.
Tech Charge na nga pala. Yun
Okay
yung important part eh. Yung manakawan ka ng Tectonic, iiyak ka talaga doon.
Oo, yun yung
One of
malaki.
the biggest ultimates in the game. Yung pa yung mananakaw
On the
sa'yo.
broken walls pa na mapa.
Ooh.
Okay, sticking to their, sabihin natin,
Harith.
comfortability. It's the Harith here for the gold lane for Team YG. Ngayon, pwede silang mag-capitalize ng ban onto Kid Bomba here if you're Young Gun Galacticos.
Kailangan na nila tanggalin yung Esme. I feel like hindi lang si Kid Bomba yung kaya maglaro ng Esme dito sa side ng Team Spirit.
Hindi siya yung magbe-benefit alone eh.
Most likely Hiko as well at this point. So, okay. Eh, kung hindi nila tatanggalin yung Esmeralda, pwede naman nilang kunin dahil meron silang Red 4.
I think sobrang crucial nito, Esmeralda pick na yan, if ever. But at the same time, sa kabila naman, I think Sunset Lover will be the one to use the Valentina kasi harit na eh. So, sayang, no? No Hiko flex, no Valentina flex in this game though.
They're somewhat thinking na baka kasi magbiglang marksman for the final game if ever on Team Spirit. Just to finish off with the bang, di ba?
Savage,
Talagang
no? Savage ulit.
savage ni Hiko pala.
Paano mo nakasabi yun si Hiko dyan? What does that mean?
Savage, Mr. Savage.
Ano na siya eh. Kaya nga lagi ko sinasabi, ano na siya eh. Para siyang Kelra ng EECA talaga.
Kelra ng EECA.
Si Kelra din yung Savage Magnet dati nung 6.
Actually.
Tama.
MSC!
In MSC. Yun, MSC
Diba?
and M6.
Minsan sa kanya na lumalapit, hindi na siya naghahanap ng Savage. Eh.
Kaya nga
Si
eh.
Filipino Savage.
Filipino Savage,
Filipino
gold
Savage.
standard. Sa sobrang dami na nga niyang moniker.
Si Mr. Moniker na siya.
Mr. Moniker. Ayan na yung Esmeralda
Yes,
Band.
Band.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Ganda
So
ng
hindi nila
housekeeping.
kukunin. So hindi nila kukunin na anong kukunin na for potential XP lane?
Silang-
May lapo.
Lapo is pretty good. I think.
Yung Hilda route ay libre pa rin by the way here. Kung
Mhm.
sakali man. Para sa YG. Pero para kay Kid Bomba, yung mga likes of the Arlot ay plausible pa rin kung sakali. Even the glue here. Pero tama na sa Uranus.
And hindi medyo mahihirapan mag-carry si Hiko dito ah. Even if statistically speaking maganda yung carry against a Harith in terms of damage, ang hirap lang mag-carry sa Farsa.
Yari siya dyan.
Oo.
I think Granger is the way to go in
It's-
this matchup. Mas makapag-dodge out ka, you can
Yeah.
play around the Harif, you can play around the Farsa.
Yung movements kasi masyadong magiging limited kung carry ka sakali, di ba? And baka mapilitan pa mag-purify
Rondo
by
is
the way.
easier. Rondo is easier to use in that game.
Yeah.
Plus not to mention, sobrang comfort pa ni Hiko yan.
Parang papunta na nga yata doon. Pero hindi na ako mabibigla kung sakaling may surprise pick pa rin ng for Team Spirit. Dito nila kukunin sa Red 4 ang
Finally.
usage na hinahanap natin. Now for Team Spirit, for their fourth and final pick.
Alice, open pa. If ever gusto nila ng dagdag set. May, ano pa ba? Naghanap pa sila ng ng gold lane. So pwede sa mag-Alice Granger. In general.
What if dito pala magkalit bigla si Kid Bomba, no?
Wala lang,
Para
no? Pang-cancel
para
lang ng Farsa.
Yun nga, para lang may die, para lang sobrang mabigyan mo ng magandang
YZ?
advantage dito si Hiko.
Turtle
Wow,
fighter pa rin.
okay.
Triple.
Hindi nag-marksman si Hiko.
Interesting nga.
That's
Buong
interesting.
series.
Oo. Interesting.
3 straight games.
Triple fighter again.
Iba-iba yung ginamit niya. Valentina, the Freya, now
Sora.
the Sora for
Literally just triple fighter all the way para Team Spirit. Di ba? Either 3 or 4 fighters
Yeah.
all the time.
Parang-
Literal juggernauts.
Parang flinex na rin ni Team Spirit na kaya nila mag-run ng ganitong composition. Parang
Oo.
pinaalam nila sa buong mundo.
Identity na namin to.
Oh, kaya namin to, pero wag niyo kakalimutan na kaya din namin mag-marksman.
Oo.
Kaya namin to, tapos may sarili pa rin silang twist. Kumbaga, di ba, we mentioned yung pag sa Blacklist, yung Estes Way nila, kakaiba, hindi kayang gayahin ng sino man. But it comes to twist, magaling dyan na Team Spirit. Now locking in the Alice for the final pick. It's going to be the XP lane. Alice para dito sa YG.
That's
Now
perfect.
looking at her index, grabe rin naman yung naging change dito, Rockhard.
Yeah, I like the Alice kasi sabi ko, diba, sabi ni Omi kanina, it loves melee fighters. Gustong-gusto niya ni Ying pag may lalapit sa kanya, harapan, hampasan, gusto nyo, sige, sasabay ako dyan.
At kailangan talaga sumabay dito ng side ng YG. Last time na nakita natin hindi sila sumabay sa early game, that was a brutal game 2 para sa kanila.
But let's see, will the story change for our third game dito sa elimination match? One win away ang Team Spirit for securing another spot onto the lower bracket. Isa na lang. Pero pagbibigyan ba yon ng Yangon Galacticos?
We're about to find out kung sino nga ba ang makakalamang dito sa game number 3. For Team Spirit, simple na lang ang istorya. If they're able to secure game number 3, rekta na sila sa laban against Alter Ego. As far as I know, Rockhart ay bukas na agad ang laban na yun.
Yes, you're right. And I think for later on kasi upper bracket, nakaset na yung game sign today, so it's gonna be for sure tomorrow.
Oo.
But yes, it's interesting for me kasi yung YG, literally ito na yung all the hopes and dreams of Myanmar dito sa lineup na to. And I don't really know if it's a good idea, pero let's see, Sawo again getting a lot of damage. And
No way!
first blood, napunta kay Ying, medyo slow burn yun ah.
Oo, tsaka hindi ginamit ni Sawu yung flicker niya. Wala siyang paki kung mamatay siya dun and medyo
Tinipid ah.
tinipid. Pero I feel like it's still worth it kasi yung flicker sa Grak, ibang usapan yun eh.
Gamitin mo mamaya sa, maybe after the turtle.
Siguro pag level 4 ka na. Hiko!
Oh, that's a huge flicker burn para kay Hiko dito. Ito yung medyo weakness. Pag puro fighter yung kalaban nyo, you will get outrange and you will get bursted and you will not have a lot of answers sa early game.
Oh, slight miscommunication mula dito sa Team Spirit. Pero aabot naman ng level 4 dito si One Shot. Abangan na lang natin no, kung makakapwesto pa sila around that turtle. I feel like Yangon Galacticos, dahil nga sa maliit na kalamangan na meron sila ngayon, they could potentially try to get a small advantage around that turtle pit. Pero dahil hindi pa umuwi dito si Blink, baka mauna pa si Team Spirit.
Yeah, most likely nga maunahan siya. And the waves, the tempos are gonna set this obviously for the turtle. Medyo wala talaga backup gen for now. Waves gonna get held here. Sa mid. Ying, feeling ko mas empowered siyang pumasok dito. He has Throne of Ruin pero wala masyadong backup. That's gonna be a pretty clean turtle going over to TS.
Sayang. If you're Yangon Galacticos, lamang na kayo na early game, getting that first blood.
Oh.
Pero nag-overextend ng stay si Blink doon sa may bandang baba. And he had to recall in the wrong time. Kaya naman tong pagong na to ay napunta pa sa kamay ng Team Spirit. Great call mula dito sa YG. Nasubukan namang i-pressure yung jungle ng Team Spirit. Tama naman ba, no? I-invade naman ng Yi Sun-shin. He could potentially steal away the orange buff too, pero baka medyo hindi na ganun ka-safe yun.
Yeah, again, just trying not to take as many risks as possible. Kung YG ka siguro, you just want to prolong the game para pwede makipagsayawan tong si Han, di ba? As a Yi Sun-shin. Once you have your triple items, your 4 items, you're probably good to go. Again, time is the enemy kung ikaw naman ng Team Spirit. Pero sabi niya, kung ikaw yung Team Spirit dito, puro fighter kami, malamang mid-game kami lalaban din.
Oo, hinihintay din lang nila yung mga first core items nila. I feel like...
War Axe.
Oh, yun. The moment they get the War Axe, yun lang. Hinihintay na lang nila yung War Axe.
Yun na yun eh. Diba? Parang yun na nga lang kailangan mo. War Axe, Hunter Strike, and most likely, papalag na. Yung itemization ni Hiko though, we'll have to wait and see kung if he's gonna go for like tank type again, tank type gold laner, or you know, just go on pure damage as well. Pwede din eh. Either way, either path is actually okay kasi yung Thunder Form mo hurts either way.
Oo, napakasakit talaga ng Sora ngayon eh. Ito yung masasabi natin na ang dami niyang nakukuha sa ultimate. Bukod sa escape tool, engage tool din. Bukod sa CC immunity, may damage ka din. And it's just one of those ultimates na kapag marunong ka mag-timing, alam mo talagang game changer in a team fight. As we head on to our second turtle of the game at nasipa agad si Sawo.
Ayan na, sinimulan na nila. And again, walang sagot si Sawo dito except to use the tech charge. Again, just holding on to the flicker. Ang tipid
Oh, sobrang tipid pare. Ito, Turtle sinimulan na ng side ng YG. Pero feathered airstrike mula kay Sunset Lover. Turtle secured mula kay One Shot.
Yeah, One Shot obviously still has good priority dun sa turtle niya and pwede pa rin makipagkampasan, especially on the mounted form. Netong Leomord na to, masakit talaga yan. They're gonna have to back off for the meantime, pero gold lead. Somehow, Yangon Galacticos still holding on to it.
Oh, wow!
Ay, yun lang. Kid Bomba, hindi nakapag-ultimate or anything just because he already used it. So, maganda yung basa ng YG doon sa timing. Nalapo-lapo na to.
Medyo mainit si kuya mo Blink ngayon ha. Kanina pa natin nakikita yung mga sipa na gumagana talaga. At hindi lamang mga TikTok plays yun kung hindi actual good kicks na nanggagaling dito kay Blink.
Oo.
I think 3 plays na niyang nagawa yon kahit 2 assists pa lang. Yung isa maraming na burn, yung dalawa nag-convert talaga. Yangon Galacticos with a 1K gold lead. This is one of the best early games na nahawakan nila against Team Spirit. And obviously, no, if you're the side of Myanmar, pumupuso ka ngayon.
Tama. And that's also part of it. When
Yan
you
na
want to
naman.
go for a Cho, pag may Cho kasi, kaya nga second pick yung Cho dito for Myanmar, di ba? Gusto nila yung with conviction kasi doon sila sanay. Pag pina-force nila yung team fight, tapos ikaw yung kailangang sumabay or kailangang sumagot sa ginagawa nila. That's why I think sobrang perfect ng Cho for YG so far.
No, and wala pa nga tayong nakikitang sagot eh. Parang laging reactive na defensive play lamang mula dito kay Sawo. And I think by the time that we reach mid-game, siguro yung first team fight for the first Lord, doon talaga natin may expect. Pero mukhang si Blink naman ang nabigyan ngayon.
Yun ang sasabi natin, since ikaw ang makulit, ikaw ang nabibigyan, one shot taking down Blink, tanggal ang engage tool netong YG. And yun na nga, na-lock in na din. netong si One Shot ang kanyang War Axe.
At mukhang turtle na rin ang target dito ng side ng Team Spirit. Hiko forced to go in for the Thunder form pero nahanap na rin nila yung Alice and he's able to get that kill. Sawo, akala ko makakatakas ng Alice doon.
Akala ko din eh, momentum na eh. Akala ko pwede nilang, maybe they can take a fight around the jungle kung makatakas man. Pero hindi na sila pinagbigyan. One Shot again going straight for the turtle. Walang makasabay. And especially kay Blink, kung mag-isa ka lang, sino naman ang alalay mo? Wala. No one can do the damage. Lina's so far away from that fight. And now, pati yung jungle nila. May invade na.
Oo, nabaliktad pa nga ng Team Spirit. Yangon Galacticos, lamang na sila ng 1,000 kanina. But after a very unfortunate pick-off na nagawa ng Team Spirit sa kanilang playmaking roamer, ay nasurrender na rin nila ang kanilang huling pagong. In fact, that is the perfect turtle coming in from Team Spirit. Yung first 2 turtles natin ay napunta rin sa kanila.
3 War Axe na.
Ayan na, power spike
The
na.
War Axe lineup. Oh my goodness.
Lock item na yan, tapos na.
Yun na yun eh.
Yan.
Fury Hammer, War, let's go!
Oo, yan na yun eh. Pag naka-triple fighter ka, nakakita ka ng 3 War Axe, alam mong hindi ka natatanggihan yan. Lalaban lang yan paulit-ulit.
Babalik at babalik lang kasi yung buhay nila, di ba? Like, when you're trading or you're trying to trade against a fighter, lugi ka lagi, usually, kasi they have spell vamp once they have the War Axe. And depende kung may Hunter Strike, penetration items, or kunat items, either way, you're fighting a losing fight.
At buti na lang na nerf ang War Axe bago nagpatuloy ang M7. Because you could imagine, no, kung hindi na nerf tong War Axe na to,
Ay no, sagasa.
tapos yung fighter emblem natin sobrang lakas din, hindi na tayo magtataka na kung ang meta ay 4 na fighter.
Wag naman sana.
I mean, it's
almost 4
almost 4 fighters.
I mean, almost every team right now, or a lot of teams, or mga 60% ng teams or 50% teams, they will run this.
Oo.
And it's just so effective kasi pwede kang managasa and kita mo naman, yung YG, okay, you have a show, paki namin, di ba? Like,
Oo.
sige,
Pag napatay mo yung isang fighter, may 3 pa.
pili
O
ka
may
na lang
2
kung
pa.
sino uunahin mo. Especially now that they have items. Kanina pwede pa. Kasi nakakapag-isolate siya ng mga players, di ba?
Oo.
Ngayon, okay, go ahead. Kasi magdidikit-dikit lang yung Team Spirit and they're gonna force you to fight under these objectives.
At makikita natin, no, na sinusubukan naman ng Yangon Galacticos na i-outform na lang ang side ng Team Spirit. Pero itutuloy ng Team Spirit itong Lord na ito. Medyo malayo pa yung Yisun Shin pero nasa pwesto naman si Lina for a potential feathered airstrike. Kaso nga lang, nakakuha din si Sunset Lover.
Oh, si Sawo, of course, will be ready. Sunset Lover going into Lina's waiting arms. There you go, killed by your own feathered airstrike.
At mukhang hinahanap pa ni Kid Bomba yung likod. Throne of Ruin onto the jungler. Nasipa si One
Si
Shot.
One Shot, hinahabol kayo ng dalawa, pero may backup pa siya, and it's still gonna be the Lord going over to Team Spirit. Hindi yun sapat para mapigilan ang pagwawala ng jungler ng DS. Killing spree pa on the fadeaway.
Ang sakit nun para sa Yangon Galacticos. Ang linis na eh. Throne of Ruin onto the jungle. Sinipa na palayo. Pero na-retry pa rin ni One Shot. At talaga natin masasabi na minsan hindi na na-explain ng science yan eh. Yung ginawa mo na lahat ng mga tama, na-retry pa rin ng jungle, para sa kanya talaga yun.
Nakafocus na nga yung dalawa dun eh. Tinalunan natin, tinrow na't lahat. Wala namang purify yan, jungler yan eh. So how did he actually survive that? I guess that's a problem for another day kasi right now ang problema nila yung Torre doon sa gitna, sinasayawan. Even with all that pressure, again, Kid Bomba still can survive. And makansap na Throne of Ruin from Ying is going bananas. Again, sinalo nila lahat, pero si Sawo lang ang babagsak.
Ay, Yangon Galacticos, at least nakakuha sila ng isa. But that could have been like 2 or 3 kills, pero naging maingat din ang Team Spirit. Blink ngayon naghanap ng potential na masisipa.
Ang kunat kasi.
At napakakunat din naman kasi talaga. Sunset Lover, nakita niya. Nice double dash palayo. At reset na muna ang call ng Team Spirit. Lamang na sila ng 4,000. Yangon Galacticos ngayon, pumupuso pa rin naman. Available ang flicker ni Blink. Pwede nating abangan na hahanap siya ng play. Currently, nandito sa RBM. Sinong sisipain mo? Yun yung nasa isip ko kanina pa. Sinong sisipain mo?
Hirap kasi yung Grak din kasi problema din yun eh, di ba? Like, si Grak, haharapan ka lang yan. Sawo, again, doing such a good job
Wow.
on the Grak. Kid Bomba, sisimulan na. Sabi nila, ayaw nila mag-antay ng desisyon ng YG kung sino sisipain. Sabi nila, kami ang magde-decide when the fight is gonna start. Although it's only gonna fade away just like that. Again, maganda din siguro ang kumalma muna ngayon kasi malapit din spawn yung pangalawang Lord.
Oo, hihintayin na lang siguro ng side ng Team Spirit. I feel like yun din yung pinaka-safe eh. If you're Yangon Galacticos, maganda din na meron kang iilang minuto or actually 1 minute para mag-farm up. Maybe get another item sa Yisun Shin, gawin mong Legion Sword yan. And kaya naman na eh, may sapat na damage ang Yangon Galacticos para mampitas. Sadyang kalat lang. Kumbaga, hindi siya nakakatapos ng kill. Bumabalik din kasi yung buhay.
I guess I can understand kung bakit ganito lumaban yung YG kasi feeling ni siguro nila under items pa sila. Like lugi pa sila sa items. So they're trying to spread around. Sisubukan lang kunin yung mga green camps para hindi maagaw kasi naubuksan na nga sila ng ginto.
At yung map control din kasi meron ng Team Spirit dito, no? Sobrang hirap na for the season, Shin. 10 seconds bago lumabas ang ating second Lord of the game. Lahat ng mga objectives ay napunta na sa kamay ng Team Spirit for the past few minutes. Perfect Turtle, perfect Lord. 5 tore na rin ang kanilang nakuha. At dahil dyan, hirap na ang Yangon Galacticos na humanap ng play. Kanina nakita natin na gumana yung mga sipa ni Blink pero so far hindi na sila makahanap ng conversion. Pakiramdam ko, no, if you're going to kick someone, dalawa na lang ang natitirang option. It's either one shot or Sunset Lover.
Either way, that is true. Kasi ayaw mo malapit sana si Hiko or si One Shot para magte-thank you pa yata sa'yo eh. Parang, okay, let's go fight. Hahampas na lang siya, mag-normal na lang siya. So we'll see kung sino yung gagawin target. I think it is gonna be Hiko. They're trying to fight it. Oh, great strikes from the feathered airstrike. Pero again, the Lord going over the TS. That's very bad.
Oh no!
Now pati si Ying babagsak na. Ooh. And it's gonna be a 1-for-1. So meron namang gante yung YG this time around.
Oo, at least may nakuha silang kill out of that. Pero ang Lord ay mapupunta pa rin sa kamay ng Team Spirit at itutuloy nila ang pag-push doon sa may bandang top. Hindi na aabot si Sawo for that potential siege around that inhibitor turret. E malaking bagay yun, no, if you're Team Spirit dahil ang main engage mo yung flicker tech charge na hawak ni Sawo.
Yeah, it's gonna be down for about 8 more seconds. So it's gonna be a 4v4 plus mas malapit si Ying. So hindi ko alam kung gusto ba talaga i-take ng Team Spirit yung fight na yan. I think they will back off. For now, yung Lord, ay hindi na yata magamit to. At least for a few shots. Unless may milagrong set na gawin si Kid Bomba dito. Or si Blink might force one.
Oo.
Kasi pwede mag-force ang fight si Blink dito eh. Naka-emo yun eh.
Aabot din nata dito si Sawo sa mid lane pero sure na matutunaw yung Lord doon sa may bandang taas. Hindi na nata nila padadambahin. Sunset Lover looking for that mountain shocker.
Yep, he has a vision. And ngayon si Blink nag-try na maghanap ng isa. Pero looks like hindi pa makakakuha. And hindi siya mag-go. I guess YG just does not want to give the go signal yet. And again, Blink nasa harapan. Trying his best para umamba. Maybe a force of flicker from someone, pero walang kumakagat sa TS.
Oo, ayaw talaga nilang ilagay yung sarili nila sa distansyang pwedeng masipa. And for Yangon Galacticos, do or die na yung sipa na to!
Ito na yung sipa hinahat natin ngayon. It looks like target is Kid Bomba. Papasok off with Sawo as well as Hiko. He's gonna get taken out. Lina doing the great job sa feathered airstrike niya. And ngayon, mas content na yata ang YG. Going for the hunt.
way.
Kid Bomba on the run. Sawo, Sunset Lover rather, is up on front. May back pa naman. Pero looks like yung Yisan Shin ni Han, medyo masakit na.
Ang ganda ng comeback ng Yangon Galacticos. Nakahanap ng angulo si Blink at saktong-sakto. When I said do or die, Rakard, pwede na silang ma-eliminate kung magkamali yung sipa.
Oo.
And wow, tama yung sipa, pare.
Yun ang tamang sipa talaga.
Tama.
Si Hiko pala.
Si Hiko yung nahanap. And looking at our replay, natin ng Gcash, hindi na masyado nakagalaw si Hiko doon sa may bandang likod. Actually, walang natamaan.
Oo, si Kid Bomba pala.
Si Kid Bomba yung nasipa.
Na-burst lang si Hiko.
Tapos sinubukan niyang pumasok doon sa likod.
Oo.
Walang natamaan. And that spelled failure para sa side ng Team Spirit na tapusin yung laro.
Plus may tore pa.
Yeah, nabaliktad. Halos naging 1,000 na lang ang kanilang kalamangan at hindi na masyado nagmamatter yan as we enter the 16-minute mark. It's now Myanmar. One loss away from elimination. Nararamdaman mo talaga yung puso na binibigay nila dito. Sinabi nga ni Justin kanina, energy lang pare. And of course, ang pinaka-importante, just reverse sweep them, bro. Yo.
Wow, easy ah. Nabubuhay na ng loob yung YG. Looks like they're gonna go for Sawo. Wala na silang takot. sige, kahit grab man yan,
Wow.
they burst them down. And here comes the crowd of ruin, tatlo ang mahuhuli. And si One Shot hindi na makapag-free hit dito. Hiko from the back, naka-thunder form, hinahabol si Lina. Pero ang problema dito, si Kid Bomba, tatlo ang
No way.
sinasalo niya. I don't know, for some reason, he is actually still gonna survive. And somehow, lumamang pa ang team spirit. It's 1 for 2.
Ang ganda na. Yangon Galacticos, kaya na nilang pumalag. Sadyang nagkaroon lang ng power split doon sa team fight na yon. Naiwan yung kayang maiwan sa tapat ng Yangon Galacticos. And so far, no, parang parehas lang silang talo. Pero mukhang mananalo ang side ng Team Spirit sa Lord fight na ito. Mapipilitan si Ying na umalis. And the Lord will be going to the hands of Team Spirit. That's still perfect objectives para kay One Shot. At napaka-importante niyan sa ganitong laro.
Kala ko
Akala ko din.
Ano ba yan? Kala ko may konting palag na doon. Pero apparently, 1 for 2 pa. Again, Kid Bomba just surviving.
Insane.
Napaka-crazy nun.
Oh. Alam mo yung parang kahit wala kang nagawang kill doon, the fact na may tatlong tao na
Hawak mo yung tatlo.
purgado sa'yo, yun na yun eh. Ginagawa mo yung trabaho mo bilang XP lane. Pero ito na nga, isang depensa na naman para sa Yangon Galacticos, the pride of Myanmar. Isang talo na lang ang pwede nilang makuha. Kailangan na nilang dumepensa.
They're still gonna be able to hold on to mid. At least for now, may tangkin na buhay. I don't know, mag-force pa sila ng fight dito. Eyes on Ying, eyes on the Blink. The biggest engage tools for YG. And kailangan nilang i-clear yung minion waves na to. Dami ni Mountain Shocker, nasa harapan. Us, gonna be Ying. Again, makunat na yung Alice. It also has immortality, so I think their front line is gonna be secure. Si Blink, though, might be in trouble. Medyo bumababa na yung usage nung Cho na to. He's just not getting as many kills as you expect from him.
Oo, at mukhang wala na rin talaga siyang takot kay Sao. Sisipain pa rin niya.
Yeah, the big question is, mababurst mo ba? Hindi. Even without immortality, they are gonna back off. Nagamit pa yung feathered airstrike ni Lina dito.
No.
That might be a signal to go for the fight. Again, just no
Ying.
burst available. Para dito sa YG, Ying, na pop na di immortality niya, has to run
Hiko.
away. Si Hiko may thunder form pa pala. And the burnout na ang kanyang Alice.
And that is one tank out para sa Yangon Galacticos, which might just mean inhibitor turret. At si Kid Bomba ay medyo napaangat ata. And that is crucial. Nakakuha ng napakadaming oras yung Yangon Galacticos.
That 1 for 1 feels like it is a 1 for 2 just because of the momentum, because of the map control na matatanggal ngayon for Team Spirit. Ayan na, nakalabas na yung YG sa base.
Very important game para sa Myanmar. This is their last representative, their sole representative na patuloy pumupuso sa sinabi ni Justin kanina na just reverse sweep them, bro. At ano pa ba yung kailangan gawin kung magre-reverse sweep ka? Siyempre, win game number 3.
Matik.
Kung hindi ka mananalo ng game number 3, yung unang tapak mo patungong reverse sweep, bro, ay hindi magkakatotoo. And for Yangon Galacticos, hindi na nagmamatter yung 2K gold lead. Pang buy and sell na lang yan. We are entering the 20-minute mark. Super tagal na mga death timer dito. Kapag may nasipa si Blink, may namatay na isa mula sa Team Spirit, hindi malayong mabaliktad yung larong ito.
This extremely crucial team fight here. Stitch already using the Zaman Force. So ano yan, info na yan para sa TS. Tools are already used up. Tulad nung kanina, nung nawala yung feathered airstrike. Pwede lang gamitin yan. Sao has full information kung nasaan ang mga miyembro ng YG. Even nice try from Blink. Meron pang flicker though.
Uy,
And
nilabas
there's
kabayo!
may mahuli sa likod. One shot, muntikan lang makapag 1v1 with a kill. Luckily, they will go for the disengage. And this is gonna be still 50-50 dito sa ating Lord.
Nagretriyan pa yung dalawang jungle doon. So ibig sabihin, pahinga talaga muna. Walang magsa-start ng Lord na to. Kung meron man, papatagalin talaga nila. 15 seconds on the retribution para sa parehas nating jungle. Nagamit na rin yung wings by wings. Maganda ang amba,
Oy!
pero nahanap na naman!
Si One Shot ngayon ang target nitong si Blink. Although he has immortality, pupuwersahin na nila. Dinidiin nila si One Shot. And down goes the jungler of Team Spirit. Nasa likod si Hiko, hinahunting naman si Han. Sabi niya, you know what, let's go for it.
Wow!
And the Thunder Form is doing it. It's a shutdown. Para sa TS, One Shot is not gonna be needed since wala naman parehong jungler ng dalawang koponan ang natanggal sa mapa.
Pahinga para sa parehas na team. Walang kukuha ng Lord. Both jungles are already out at kailangan nila antayin niya ng 25 seconds though may kalamangan ng side ng Team Spirit dahil doon sa wave na nagpo-push sa may bandang top side. Yangon Galacticos, nasa pressure cooker sila ngayon. If they are able to defend the top side nang hindi masyadong nabibigyan yung nasa baba, then that is a win for them. Pero si Ying,
Naku!
wala ng gleam.
Wala ng gleam. He will have a problem getting out of harm's way. Flicker ay nagamit pa naman, so he will survive.
Bumalik.
Oy, nag-re-engage pa. Grabe ka naman. And yun na nga, nasa likod ka, papasok mula si Blink, nahanap si Sunset Lover. Oh my God, that is big. 4v5 for this Lord.
1 minute out para kay Sunset Lover. At mukhang yung wave ay nasolusyonan na rin ng Yangon Galacticos dun sa top and mid. Parehas naman buhay ang parehas na jungle. Pero lamang ang YG in terms of numbers. Kailangan nila makita ang jungle ng isa't isa. Hawakan na ng YG ang Lord na ito. And mind you, this is the Evolved Lord. Isa sa mga pinaka-importante. What a reset from Sawo.
Ika nga nung pader na yun. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Oh my God.
And isa pang ganon mula kay Sawo, mabubuhay na si Sunset Lover.
Basta buhay lang si Samu pala. Pwede niya i-unli reset to.
Sawo, nakakay Sawo yung bola for Team Spirit. He has to reset this Lord. Kapag hindi, lugi sila.
Kita na sila. Oh my God, it's still 4v4. Nasa taas yung Alice and nagpipilit ngayon kay Kid Bomba yung laban pero parang worst target yata yan para i-go, go, go. At ngayon, si White Shot pa yata ang pwedeng makuha ng Lord. And that is gonna be a huge kill on the bottom sa... Oh, look at that. Si Hiko ngayon nagwawala. Ang dami niyang kinakalaban.
Naiwan.
Literal na Hiko versus the world. And mga patras has immortality. And that is just crazy.
1-for-1 trade. Han para kay Sawo. Pero dahil na zone out yung Yisun Shin to his death, Team Spirit pa nga nakakuha ng Evolved Lord. Now marching up top. Mahihirapan ang Yangon Galacticos sa solusyonan ito. Walang retribution, walang bonus damage on the big monster. Onto that big Lord na nagmamarcha doon sa top side. Feathered airstrike lamang ang magiging puhunan. Nakuha na ni Kid Bomba yung wave sa mid. Yung bot ay nahawak na rin ng Team Spirit. Gusto nang tapusin ng EECA ito. Papauwiin ata nila muli ang Myanmar mula sa world stage. Pero ang tanong, Yangon Galacticos, gaano kalaki at gaano katibay ang puso?
Gaano kalaki ang puso? Gaano kalaki ang laban? How much fight does Yangon Galacticos still have?
Oh no. Wow!
Nagamit naman ang Feathered Airstrike na baatras si Kid Bomba. Pero buhay na ang lahat ng member dito ng Team Spirit.
At parang ganun lang. Sapat yung wave clear nila.
Na-clear yung malaking Lord. By the way, 23 minutes, hindi biro ang HP ng Lord sa oras na ito. So we might have to wait for the next one.
Gusto ko malaman kung gaano katagal yung game natin, game duration in knockouts so far. Wala pa tayong game na lumalagpas ng 24 minutes, correct?
Possibly the longest.
This is possibly the longest so far in the knockout stage. Kasi kung babalikan natin, the longest game yesterday was 22 minutes. And ngayon, papunta na tayo sa 25 at panigurado mag-aantayan pa to sa mga upcoming Lord natin.
Parang pang matagalan nga itong Lord yung fight na to, no? Kasi
Oo.
pumapalag na eh. Pumapalag na yung YG in fairness.
Pumapalag na, tas dalawang inhibitor turret pa lang yung nawawala sa kanila. Malas nga lang nag-spawn yung Lord doon ulit. Malayo doon sa kailangan nilang depensahan.
Imbis na doon, dyan.
Jumaan ulit.
Ayan
Imagine mo kung doon sa may bantang taas yung Lord, mas madali sana yung gagawin ng ano eh. Kaso syempre, walang magandang storya kung walang magandang challenge.
Tama. Uphill battle to. The hero's, ano tawag doon? The hero's journey ba?
Hero's journey.
Or malay mo, ano
Basic.
pala? Basic storytelling.
Basic
no?
storytelling.
Pero yun, YG doing exactly what you need to do. Good wave clear dun sa taas. Maglalakad pa yung mga minions and they will have to answer that for Team Spirit. Ngayon, may konting opening dito. Maliit lang na opening pero that might be all that YG needs para masimulan or para makuha ng advantage dito sa ating Lord. Again, walang lamang dito guys, sa totoo lang.
Oo, nakita nila si Kid Bomba doon sa taas. Pwede agad bigyan if you are YG. Pero mukhang alam na rin nila na pabalik na si Kid Bomba.
The reset tool kasi nandito lang sa harapan si Sawu
Oo,
eh.
nakakailang eh. If you're YG, ayaw mo ring mag-all-in sa Lord na to kasi kapag nagkamali ng angulo tapos na-reset ng wall, it's just gonna be a big problem para sa Yangon Galacticos. And so far, no, mukhang naghahanap pa sila sa mapa. ito yung favorite part ko sa mga Lord Dance, pare. Nagtatago-taguan sila.
Where's Waldo?
Blink!
Oh, Blink! Nahanap niya si One Shot. And will there be enough protect? Pero looks like maka-counter-engage sila ng Team Spirit. Ang ganda na sana nun. Pero napasamain skid bomba kayo ng nakikipaghampasan, nakikipaghampalusan sa kanyang lapu-lapu. At yun na nga si Lina nagamit din ang kanyang Feathered Airstrike. Naubos na lahat ng ulti dito ng YG. It's all about the normal attacks. It's all about the skills. And looks like even without the ultimates, salamat si papasok. Even without the Throne of Ruin, buhay na Immortality will be popped. And again, YG still alive, somehow surviving that team fight.
Kalmado muna, pero kailangan na mag-def ng Yisun Shin doon sa may bandang itaas. It's still a win para sa Young Galacticos dahil nakuha nila yung mga immortality na hawak ng Team Spirit now on their winter crowns. Lamang ang Yangon Galacticos in terms of buy and sell capacity. Ang tanong ay kung may pera yung Yangon Galacticos sa upcoming Lord fight na ito. Na-clear naman ang Yisun Shin, yung top side. Pero wala na rin kasing flicker yung mga miyembro ng Team Spirit. Meanwhile, for Blink and Lina, very important itong mga flicker na to. Repositioning tool for the Farsa. And of course, yung panggulat na rin dito ni Blink with the flicker kick. Yangon Galacticos, this is the best odds that they have to try and win a team fight. Kung hindi pa nila magagawa to ngayon, perhaps wala nang tsansa para sa serye na ito.
So higher pressure para kay Blink to make something happen. Pero sabi mo nga, sobrang crucial nung team fight na to. Itong susunod na to could dictate the game. This could be game-ending, series-ending, and dream-ending for YG. So kailangan maging sobrang alerto ni Blink. Kailangan on point ang sipa at pag may sinipa, kailangan ma-burst agad.
That's true. In 30 seconds na lang ay babalik na rin yung flicker ni Sawo at ni Hiko. Kaya naman tumatapang na muli ang Team Spirit. Sisimulan na nila ang Lord na ito, the 5th Lord of this 30-minute game. Nahahawakan nila. Konting kembot na lang, Rockhart. Ito na yung inihintay ng Yangon Galacticos. Pupuso pa ba? O tatapusin na ba to ng Team Spirit?
We'll have to wait and see right now. Wala na surprise. Blink and Ying, kitang-kita sa mapa. Lina nasa likod, nag-aantay din ng signal kung kailan siya to-trigger ng Feathered Airstrike. Ying, kita naman ni Sawo. Sawo with a great scout dito sa Y-Bush. Looks like you're gonna be able to go ahead. Ayun na natin signal dito ng TS to go for the burst.
Blink.
Snitch nasa harapan. Blink, they decides to go straight for the Grok. At yun ang problema ngayon. Nagamit na ang Zaman Force. Nakikipagtalunan din, nakikipaghampasan din. Kasama si Ying dito sa harapan. And looks like Sawo gonna get taken out.
Winter's Crown!
Winter Crown keeping Han alive in this game.
Ah, yes!
Oh my God.
Ang ganda ng mga team fight natin!
Amazing! Sawo is the target. Sobrang ballsy move from Blink to go for the Grok. Pero it paid off.
It still paid off. Pero dahil nga sa kalamangan na meron ng Team Spirit in the mid lane and top lane, kinailangan pa rin dumepensa ng YSS. I feel like this is the enough time para mabuhay si Sawo if able ang Team Spirit na ma-reset to. Pero wala silang reset tool. They have to burst down someone real quick. And Yangon Galacticos, against all odds, papasok dito si Kid Bomba, mahanap niya si Lina, pero lilipad din lang palayo.
Alright, nakapag-force sila ng ilang skills dito, pero looks like YG pa rin ang lalamang ngayon with the ground to cover. Malayo pa ang pwesto ng TS. They might have the surprise factor. Blink, kakita na do. And this
Are they gonna go
Lord is gonna be so crucial. Even Team Spirit has to contest. Alam nila yon. Blink
Wala nang
goes
sipa.
for Sunset Lover. Nagamit ang sipa. That's the signal. One shot. Goes for the mounted form.
Stun?
And that is gonna be a big stun. Ying nasa harapan. Blink is gonna be here as well to back up. Hindi makalapit.
Retribution!
Si One shot. It's still gonna be a 50-50.
Oh!
Pero Kelina ang nakakuha ng ating Lord. What just happened?
One shot, had one shot onto that retribution. Nandoon na yung angulo, naiwasan na yung stun, naiwasan na yung sipa. Pero feathered airstrike mula kay Lina ang kukuha ng Lord na iyon. And right now for Yangon Galacticos, this is momentum for them.
Oh my God.
In an elimination game against Team Spirit, Yangon Galacticos ang may hawak ng pang-5 Lord ng 31-minute game na ito.
Mapapasaywat ka na lang talaga. Ano yun?
Oh no.
Okay, in fairness, 30 minutes, ang sapdi na siguro ng Feathered Airstrike. I think it will almost approach retribution damage. Pero no, true damage yun eh.
It's insane.
Oh, that's insane.
Pero ito nakakadepensa pa rin naman ang Team Spirit. Actually, very smart yung naging desisyon
Ay,
ng Team
kinat
Spirit
nila
dito
agad.
na kinat nila agad. Di na nila pinalapit.
Apparently, they can still burst down the Lord very quickly sa mundong do. And Sawo, nasa harapan. Again, it might not be familiar territory. Baka magka-problema dito pag nag-engage si Blink. So I don't know if they want to take this fight.
Sunset Lover!
Oh, he's gonna get caught here. Gagamit yung flicker. Si Ying with the follow-up. Beautiful Throne of Ruin on the backline as
Sawo.
well. Hiko is gonna go down. Immortality is popped. If nawala si Hiko dito, this will be a problem. Pero si Ying ang mauna. Kasi may gold for XP. Pero it looks like it is still pretty good para sa YG.
Oh, no!
Sunset Lover with a double, though hindi din pwedeng indahin ang Valentina at 32 minutes.
2-for-1 exchange. 70 seconds out para kay Hiko, Stitch, and Ying. Makakadepensa sa baba si Kid Bomba with his lapu-lapu. At ganito nakakunat yung Lord. Saan ka makakakita? 5th Lord of the game, babagsak 32 minutes, 25 seconds lang. May bago ka ng Lord.
Oh my God, every single death, the next deaths in this game will be game-ending 100%. Look at the items, wala na kaming paki dyan. It's all about the bank, the money in the bank. Para sa mga players na to.
Totoo, buy and sell na lang.
Buy
Alam,
and sell only.
at this point, yung mga buy and sell nila, tatlo na yung nakasalta dyan eh. From Winter's Crown to Emo, or vice versa. Tapos pag nagamit mo na yon, Recta Rose Gold Meteor.
Wind of Nature pa.
Wind of shared cooldown yun eh, so hindi mo
Ay,
magagamit.
hindi nga, oo nga.
So far, ito na. Team Spirit,
Oh my
hahawakan na
God.
naman nila yung Lord. So far, isang Lord pa lang ang nakukuha ng Yangon Galacticos. 100k to 98k ang gold natin. This is one of the longest, if not the longest game na napapanood natin sa M7 knockout stage. At hahawakan na ng Team Spirit ng Lord na ito, half HP. YG, may angulo sila pero si Sawo bantay sarado sa Lord na ito.
Hirap na silang i-burst as well. The knock-up is gonna be crucial here from the Lord pero hindi na matatama. Don't forget, Blink still looking for the opportunity. Immortality means na medyo aasim pa yung Cho na yan. And we're getting ready for another possible reset. Parang up din ng reset na yun, ang tagal i-burst. Ang tagal yung trabaho yun eh.
Kaya nga tapos yung Team Spirit kasi alam nilang lamang sila sa wave.
Oo. The waves are so crucial here kasi despite the Lord spawning dun sa taas, big minions pa rin yan.
Oo.
Pag naipon yan, that could actually go faster than you expect it. So sabi nila ng YG, you know what, clear muna natin yung waves para lang sure na walang backdoor potential.
Oo.
Yung baba pa rin ng mapa though is very problematic.
Oo, parang pag hinayaan nila yan, 3 siege minion yan eh. Or 2 siege minion. Sure na kapag hindi pineddered airstrike ng Farsa yung baba, baka mabutas yan kung papabayaan nila. I-reset lang ulit to ng Team Spirit. Kung sakaling hindi nila nakikita na lamang sila sa team fight. But here we go, Blink looking for the engage. Sunset Lover, double dash palayo. Mountain Shocker, already half duration na. Gamit na rin ng YSS. Potentially, i-reset ulit ito ng Team Spirit.
Unless they want to go for it, wala nang tools yung YG to go for the vision except for Blink. Si
Ayan na.
Yingdo ready to pull the trigger. Walang
Farsa.
emo, papasok at papasok pa rin naman. For sure.
At ngayon na nakita na nila na walang Farsa, this could be the go signal na kunin na ni One Shot ang Lord na ito.
Yeah, that might be it. Sawo has vision on Blink as well. Wala nang surprise para sa TS. Pero YG, they could brute force this if they want.
Oh, it
Throne of
missed!
Ruin will be missing. And I think that is going to be the big problem here. Although na-isolated si Hiko. Hiko goes down 83 seconds for V5. Pero the ultimates are down para sa YG. Ying surviving, life stealing. Beautiful knock-up coming in from Sawo with a threat charge. Pero
One for
hindi
one.
nila makakapitalize as well. It's only a 1-for-1.
Oh, wow. 80 seconds ang death timer natin dito. 36 minutes na ang ating laro, mga kapatid. This is Game 3 of Team Spirit kontra Yangon Galacticos, kung saan kapag natalo ang Myanmar dito ay uuwi na sila. Lamang na kanina ang Team Spirit, pero tinanong natin, Rockart, kung gaano kalaki, gaano katibay ang puso ng Yangon Galacticos at ito ang kanilang sagot. Hanggang ngayon ay hinahawakan nila ang kanilang pangarap sa M-Series at sila pa ang may hawak ng Lord.
Yan, i-up nyo lang yung player cam na yan. I really wanna see kamusta ang ating mga players ngayon. I mean, this is definitely gonna affect you, di ba? Yung alam mo yun, yung parang yung alertness mo, yung presence of mind mo pag nasa battlefield ka, nababawasan habang tumatagal eh. Kasi napapagod din yung mga yan for sure.
Oo.
A normal game of MLBB is 13 minutes, 15 minutes. We're more than half of that.
And we are
Or more
approaching...
double, rather.
We're double, in fact, triple kung 13 minutes lang.
Triple na nga, actually.
This is
Oh my
insane.
God, this is insane.
At ito na, half HP na naman para sa Lord. Pwede ulit itong i-reset ng Team Spirit. Hinihintay nilang magpakita sa mapa ang Yangon Galacticos.
This is gonna be so crazy. And the next big mistake, yun na yun. So, bawal magkamali. Kitang-kita naman, spotted by Sawo, nasa harapan, and it looks like one shot nagamit na ang kanyang Phantom Steed. Using the referee, it's gonna be Team Spirit with the Lord, pero the team fight looks so good. Para sa YG, sasabay basihan, hindi nakakahampas, hindi makahampas yung isang Jin, hindi siya makalapit, and it's gonna be YG going back. Hiko though, nasa harapan, it's gonna be a burst on the Evo. Do they have the tools to disengage? Parang wala yata, and that's gonna be Hiko going down. 5 are still alive, pero
One shot.
Team Spirit is angry. One shot, nakasakay na sa kabayo. Madaming low HP, sabi niya, let's go for the finish. It's Blink going down with no immortality. Stitch folding on for dear life. There looks like it's gonna be a faded memory. Paalam na din kay Stitch, Han, Ying, and Lina on the defense. This could be it. Ying might have a Throne of Ruin available. Lina with a big feathered airstrike as well. Pero parang pang-clear na lang ng minions ang skill na yan. Oh, a little bit more time. Buy time pa with the Winter Crown. Ying is still surviving. The Lord is going crazy. And the dreams of Myanmar is getting wiped off the map. It's Team Spirit with a 3-0 victory.
And in the longest game in M-Series history, Team Spirit ang mananaig, eliminating Myanmar from the world stage once again.
I have never seen that timers that long.
Grabe no, they're not just breaking hearts, they're breaking records dito. On-tour elimination match, a clean sweep. Dominating performance for Team Spirit, but for that game, number 3, props pa rin for the Myanmar Yangon Galacticos representatives, showing us how it's done. Although we say goodbye to them, yung climb nila is over dito sa M7 knockout stages.
Big respect para sa Myanmar. For the longest time, Myanmar is one of those regions na lagi nating inaabangan pagdating sa Global MLBB. And sa ngayon, matatapos na ang kanilang istorya. Pero hindi ibig sabihin nun ay hindi sila babalik ng mas malakas. And look at that. That was one hell of a swan song.
That is something to consider sa mga susunod na laban dito ni Yangon Galacticos. Rooting for them moving forward sa kanilang MLBB career. But quick look muna tayo sa nangyari dun sa game number 3 na yan. Officially our longest game across all M-Series. Beating RRQ versus Black. Last M3, that was 35 minutes and 35 seconds. Now, para sa longest game, heartbreaking elimination match pa naganap ito.
Oo, parang kung ikaw yung referee doon sa likod ng mga players, ang hirap maging nonchalant.
Hindi ka magiging nonchalant.
Oo,
Walang
hindi
magiging
ko kaya.
nonchalant.
Insane. Pinakita lang I think ng YG dito kung gaano kalaki nga yung puso nila. Eh kung gaano sila nakadikit pa rin sa kanilang mga pangarap.
Yes.
Pero for MPL Myanmar, maybe we'll see you soon.
Dito muna mag-e-end ang journey para sa Yangon Galacticos, but yung journey para sa Team Spirit ay magpapatuloy. Sasamahan tayo on our main stage with our host for Winner's Interview.
A team that has fought valiantly for Myanmar, but now their M7 journey has unfortunately come to an end. Once again, thank you so much to Yangon Galacticos, and we hope to see you guys come back stronger next year.
But on a brighter note, let us welcome the victors of today's lower bracket match. It's Team Spirit! Hello, boys! That was the longest game officially of the M-Series ever. I think that was 37 minutes and something.
Yes.
But that was so long. One shot. How do you feel after that game?
I'm so tired, but we didn't have late game damage, and because we play so long.
Yes, that was definitely a very tiring game to play, I would assume so, because it was such a back and forth and a lot of mental juice had to be put into it. And of course, one shot. We know that elimination matches usually brings a lot of nerves and pressure to ones, but Team Spirit looked rather confident and of course very dominant as you guys got a clean sweep. What was the mindset that Team Spirit had coming into this matchup? One shot.
Yeah. Or one shot first.
He's tired.
Just stay calm and play my game. That's all I think.
That's all.
Interesting. What do you share the same sentiment, Kid Bomba?
What?
Do you share the same sentiment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chill, they're tired.
They're tired. It's okay. You can get some rest after this. But we want to ask first, because if we're talking about game one and then we saw the final game, we see a lot of Leo Mords. Right, One Shot? Why is Leo Mord much more popular now in the knockout stages as compared to the Swiss stage? What's your opinion about Leo Mord?
Just Yuzuki find a meta hero which can steal all jungle because he have so much damage to minions in jungle, and he is so fat. I don't know. Yeah, he have so much HP, and he deal damage to wall fight, and I don't know, 0 cooldown ulti.
Yes, actually, even I tried to play Leo Mord in the ranked games, and it's actually very strong in the jungle, especially once we enter the later phases of the game. It becomes really, really tanky.
Did you win though?
I won a lot.
Okay.
And of course, Kid Bomba, we know that you're no stranger to the lower bracket run, especially if you look at your track record back in the M5 and in the M6. But this time in the M7, what's the difference with Team Spirit?
I think now we just have more synergy, and I guess that's why we are more confident for this tournament. And I think that we can do more than top 4 this time. So yeah, I'm excited for our next match.
We're all excited. We're all excited. Top 4? So are we aiming for the championship? Number 1, you think you can do it? Number 1 here in M7?
Yeah, of course.
Yes, of course. That's the confidence that we want to hear from Kid Bomba. Because up next on your lower bracket journey, it's going to be Alter Ego, Kid Bomba. Now, what are your thoughts on this team?
I think the crowd is going to be way more packed against them. I'm really excited to fight them. I want to feel those emotions again when you play in a big arena. So good luck to them. And that's about it. That's all I have to say.
I see Kid Bomba is definitely excited to meet up against Alter Ego in their home ground. But One Shot, what about you? Are you excited to meet Alter Ego?
Against Alter Ego? Yeah, we're ready for 100%.
100%.
Awesome. So before we end this winner's interview, Kid Bomba, do you have a message to the Team Spirit fans out there?
Thank you everybody for supporting us. Thank you for coming. I hope you come for our next match as well. And we're gonna deliver nice games like this every time. So make sure to come, make sure to support. And we love our fans.
And they love you back. You can hear the cheers in the venue. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, congratulations to Team Spirit as we are gonna throw it over back to the panelists to break down the longest game in the M series. And with that, casters, go ahead.
One thing is for sure, hindi talaga nakakakalimot itong si Kid Bomba. I-shout out yung supporters nila and yung vibes niya talaga, no? And I'm really happy to see na confident pa rin sila na they could break the 4th place curse para sa Team Spirit.
Partida, ano yan? Long series, longest game. May sakit ka pa.
Lahat na.
lahat ng nerf kay Kid Bomba, pero he's still able to show up.
And what I love about Kid Bomba, yung yabang niya nasa lugar.
Oo,
Hindi
diba?
siya magyayabang sa lugar na tapos na o hindi dapat. Ang angas niya nung entrance, di ba? Pero ngayon wala kang mararamdaman na inaangasan pa niya yung kalaban niya.
Tama naman din. He's very humble in a way na direct din naman to the point yung mga sinasabi. Even for tomorrow na looking forward sila sa AE or alter ego na matchup, he knows na magiging packed talaga yung tennis indoor stadium. And expected na yon being the host country and
Away
all.
team sila dyan. No?
Pero 100% ang confidence nila doon.
That's
That's a 100% statement here para sa Team Spirit. Although we have to say goodbye, masakit man isipin, pero bowing out of M7 muna ang Yangon Galacticos.
One of the best teams to watch during the Swiss stage. Ang dami nilang naging entertaining na matches. And ito yung team na pag dinidescribe, laging sinasabi na wag lang kayo magpapalason. Kung alam mo yung parang may ganong, I think it's comparable
Walang Hellcurt.
to Omega during the time nila Etomax.
Ayun.
Naalala mo? Yun yung laging sinasabi sa kanila.
Diba, yung
The
lason
ultimate
nila.
lason.
Diba, and to the point na nire-respect yung lason nila all throughout the draft.
That's true.
Masterful draft as well here para kay Coach Cold Star. Meanwhile, para naman sa Team Spirit, as you mentioned, may laban pa sila bukas.
Yep.
Ito yung kinda pwedeng consider na pros ng iba or cons. Kasi daig mo pa nag-i-scream pag galing ka sa lower bracket. Araw-araw may laro ka
That's true.
sa knockout stages.
In fairness, that's how they prepare, di ba? Like usually a pro player would scrim like 8 to 10 hours a day.
Yeah.
So
Dito, daig mo pa.
dito medyo ganun na nga. Pero highest levels of MLBB na to. Wala nang tinatagong anything, walang tinatagong strat or whatever. It's all on the floor, it's all on the battlefield para sa
Yes.
dalawang teams na to. Even YG, again, massive respect talaga sa YG. They're able to really show up. And again, buhay pa naman yung dream ng to have their own, own MPL eventually.
Eventually, yes. That could happen in the near future, di ba? Pero look at Team Spirit. Sabi niya hindi sapat yung sa local region nila. So, sabi niya dito talaga sila nakakakuha at nakakapag-develop ng new strategies. And speak of new strategies here for Hiko. Hiko Mania, exploring his horizons, extending his comfort zone. Parang comfort zone niya na naman fighter goal dito sa meta na to.
Kaya nga pero let's just say na yung Game 3 performance, not as clean ng
Oo,
Game 1
oo.
and 2. Iba yung itsura ng Game 1-2 Hiko,
Game
Game 3
3.
Hiko.
Diba, it's all about the mind games here. But of course, we have our Game 3 MVP, Sunset Lover, with a 6-1-8 onto his Valentina. May crucial na take sa kanya, nahuhuli siya ni Blink. But nung pinaka-crucial naman na chase down, he was able to secure the double kill to ensure the sure end para sa Yangon
I
Galacticos.
think that's also a reason why siya yung MVP dito. It's not because you could, as a mage, burst people down. I think yung survival niya, yung ability niya ng basahin and to stop the crucial plays na ginagawa, yung relentless roamer ng kalaban mo, ayaw tigilan yung team mo. He was able to actually survive it and make a big impact.
And apart from surviving, talagang nagiging uncomfortable din si Stitch sa ginagawa niya. And I think the best part about having this Valentina is of course the threat na may aagawin kang ultimate. And during the late game, ang naging choice dito ni Sunset Lover was to get the Mountain Shocker again and again. And I feel like yung Mountain Shocker na yun, hindi siya para sa damage para siya sa info kung nasaan yung mga kalaban.
Yeah, and sobrang importante ng information for them, especially onto managing the minion wave, diba? Doon nila na-check kung sakaling pwede nila i-go or reset. Na by the way, ilang beses na reset dito yung Lord sa laban na to. Umabot pa tayo onto the 6th Lord of the game. And aside from that, what he does is waste resources nila Blink. Nakahanap siya, oo. Pero hindi siya totally natotore down, especially in this specific instance. 37, he was the sole target. Kaso napilitan ng YG na mag-improvise, just target Hiko instead. And when it matters the most, dito mo mapapakinabangan yung terrify, yung chase down, yung double dash na meron yung isang Valentina.
Yes, absolutely. Kaya nga sobrang deserving talaga for MVP. Low-key din si Sawa, by the way, na I think if Sawa was not able to control yung mga Lord, nako, this would be a completely different game. Kung hindi yan na-reset ng maayos, maybe it would have been a shorter game, pero
Yung gano'n eh, no?
yun talaga, ganda pa rin eh. Low-key pa rin MVP Sawa for me.
Wow, 38 minutes. Di ako makapaniwala na it's an honor na makasama kayong dalawa sa 38 minutes na
It's
to.
been years.
It's been years. I think the longest game na nakasko still is nung season 7, yung
48 minutes kasi
48
dati.
minutes with the Chuck News against Bren. But this for the world stage. Sabi nga ni Athena kanina, beat the M3 record of 34 minutes for Blacklist versus RRQ. And ang tagal na nun, 3 years in the making. Now we are looking at Team Spirit and Yangon Galacticos. Who would have thought na may EECA team na ganito ka-competitive against Myanmar na alam nating malakas na simula noon pa ang magbibigay sa atin ng ganitong klaseng
Yeah,
laruan.
considering as well na ang ikli din ng mga average game times naman ngayon, like it's not that close.
Dito binawi.
No, dito binawi lahat.
Lahat ng average umakyat dito dahil.
Diba? And also, I do agree na itong Game 3 yung pinaka-close. Yung hindi sobrang linis sa masasabi mo na Team Spirit lang yun lamang. Oo, maagang nabasag yung inhibitor turret here for YG. Pero nahirapan ng gusto ang Team Spirit. Why is that?
Yung objectives kasi, I feel like in terms of kills na Yangon Galacticos, kita naman sa kill score na 18-17 before the winning team fight from Team Spirit. So may time talaga na lamang sa kill si YG. Blink played spectacularly. Ang ganda ng pinakita ng Cho na yon. 2 early kills kay Grok. Nahirapan si Sawo until na nag-late game. Tapos lamang pa ang side ng YG in terms of skirmishes. Tsaka yung mga team fights dahil sa Alice. Umabot lang talaga sa punto ng team fight na